to such extent, especially on a false premise. What happened yesterday is quite unfortunate, and we condemn it, all forms of violence, because we saw that people, innocent people, were used as human shield to such an extent that lives of Sierra Leonean citizens were claimed. You can never determine who were those people who fell victim yesterday, and so this is the unfortunate part. So it's really not awful, especially when the premise is false. So we will condemn that, and we will call on all Sierra Leoneans to adopt the path of peace. This is a democracy. This is not a one-party dictatorship. President Bio was elected by the ballots, by the popular majority voters of this nation. If people think that whatever premise they are claiming is right, let them wait. We are just not far from the elections. In fact, a lot of people thought that this president was going to extend the time period to 2024. But he was so trustworthy to the citizens of this nation that he has decided to conduct the elections at the exact 5 years period. What else can a president do? In a period like this where we're suffering from global crisis, is a president who has endeavored to do his best for this nation. Sometimes choosing the path of peace is patriotism. I've suffered a lot of hardship in this country, and I'm in position of authority, probably to even say, do whatever I may have suffered in the hands of people. But what would that pay me? What would that benefit me? This is the only goal, the only place we call home. I love Sierra Leone than any other foreign country. And that is why I want the best for this nation.
So, Mr. the President has advised Sierra Leoneans to stay calm and also institute an investigation. So, as a young man, a youth for that matter, so going forward, what are you saying to young people?
I would say to young people, I did not get to this position by chance. I worked very hard. I lost my father when I was at a very tender age. I worked extremely hard to be where I am today. I was never even sure I was going to get educated. But through hard work, focus, and commitment, today I am here. I am not going to be here forever. So I want to inspire young people to be that shining example. You don't need to come from a rich home. You don't need to come from a well-to-do home. You just have to have a focused mind, a mind of determination to succeed in life. Then you can make success. So I would encourage young people to see the best path, even when people indulge them to take the negative path. For those youths yesterday who might have lost their life in this kind of circumstances, it's unfortunate. And even for those security personnel who lost their life in such circumstances, it's unfortunate. So I would encourage youths of this country, all citizens, to adopt the right path. For certain, you cannot fight government. You can really not fight government.
Welcome to Current Affairs. We're here again with the whole team, like what you will promise. We all don't see Boku things don't happen in that country a few days ago. We don't see the greatest thing where I believe see Boku of we know one day see, and we don't experience it. But there is a parable where they always say a river cannot flow into the forest without breaking down the tree. Now I make today we there with experts there, people that will get heart for that country, will love that country, where they investigate to make sure and encourage with people in a salon and tell them the rightful information, what he happen and what he they go on and other recommendations then. Now we can give today. But before I continue, I want to use this opportunity to introduce the big alajo then waiting at the platform to tell una how do. I will begin with DJ for 30 people then Kusha.
Hey, green movement out there, supporters, both internal and external. I greet you now with a heavy, peaceful heart and lovely heart. And I also the draw now for can listen to this program. Lord spread the message to we people them. And I tell now thanking green movement. We don't stand tall for the SLPP party. And even the executive, they run the green movement, the engineer Dima the Great, and participant the way they do between at the platform. I also tell now I do. And any pathway they na Sierra Leone, any area where you find yourself, come and join the green movement so that we will be able to educate we people them for men with the watch we mistakes them around way. Thank you, Dima, for bringing me into the studio.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP DJ. Thank you. Now, Madam Tenepaka, tell the people then how do.
Hello, salon people then. Una do. Tonight we get for cancel the record straight. To the young people then in Sierra Leone and the political party where they hide inside individual. We need peace na salon. We no want to go back to war na salon. We can't keep the record straight. Me na the grassroots mama. Thank you, Dima. We don't bring me can at the studio.
Thank you very much, grassroots mama. Now, Madam Lovely.
Me fambo them. Una good afternoon, I'm Miss Sai. Me na the boss lady, commonly known as Lovely. I tell una all thank you for watching this program, and I tell the Green Movement thank you, especially the one that we be doing at the ground where everything take place. I tell una all thank you, and I tell me brother and my sisters them na this platform thank you. Yeah, as I say, me na una girl, boss lady, Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Lovely. Yes, SLPP Iron Gate, Musa Vibi. I will count Iron Gate very soon. When we found them now, the big alajo that they don't talk to on without wasting time, but they can't enter into business. Well, when I don't see what it don't happen now we country. And before this happened, we all been there and talk about August 8th. What it been happening and what they expect. One thing what I know Sierra Leone we need to learn whenever you get information from the Green Movement, would they give information based on the observations that we don't observe, they will put out there. We know also the information out sometime when it come out there, the one that we're supposed to take into consideration, they neglect her. I remember on this platform, yeah, the SLPP DJ PRO, it makes some starting statements where it say demonstration, no get respect. Say demonstration, no get respect. I repeat that. It gives some analysis then based on what he see. So DJ Force, now based on what you've been talking, and now we don't see what it can happen. And we don't see say this na a coup tata when they really been want overthrow his excellency Julius Maada Bio. Now this they don't result to. So what in are you on take based on your information what you give, even though the authorities then are not taken into considerations and we don't result to also this. What in are you on take, DJ Force?
Well, fellow Sierra Leoneans, I want for currently remind when I say, and before we go to the the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. We run the program when at the 7th. We advise and warn we nation, we grassroots them, and all politicians in the Republic of Sierra Leone, both internal and external, for say demonstration no get respect, riot no get respect, violence no get hope. Because when you talk about demonstrations and riots, you are taking the law into your own hand, and you are not a professional where go able monitor the law. You don't get the right, and even though your constitution give you the right, but it also they tell you say there are people who are trained, who are qualified to stop you from doing the wrong things. And when you talk about demonstrations, you are challenging the House of Parliament, the coat of arms, and the State House, and the authority, and even the police and the army in the Republic of Sierra Leone, where they for provide safety for you. So if you talk about demonstrations, where you're not just a layman, where somebody will not able to provide job for you, they use it for common as street for go demonstrate. Where you go, I mean, you got for blame yourself because at the end of the day, you are not professional person for take demonstration on the street. Because whenever I see this kind of demonstration will take place, now maybe the green movement will become out tell the nation say demonstration not get respect, riot not get respect, violence not get hope. So if people not be able to listen and they follow lazy politicians we believe say we people are crippling for things the way they want for make they achieve for themselves, and they use money for make them make sure say that they go can't get profit when they come on a street for themselves, when you gotta get a heavy resistance, because at the end of the day they need directions, rely on the public. They need direction, depend and on the police and the army and the Republic of Sierra Leone. So we be give all the information, but they not be taken serious. And when they come on and do, then see the reward, they see the disrespect, they see their level of failures in their political party. Because nobody no go tell me say APC is not the one organizing all of this riot. But before they go back to that, we tell the nation say, when I look at the demonstration in England, when I look at the demonstration in America, around the world, it's gonna end in Freetown. All what APC be don't do for the past 4 years or for the past 3 years, the ending is gonna be in capital city Freetown. But before, we don't educate with people, but they feel say we are just here wasting our time. It is hard time we rely on intelligence is the way they bring where green movement they bring to the public. Many know say the people rely on green movement. Many know say the people are working on green movement, and the government need for make sure say the green movement is defending their authority, their power, the status, the House of Parliament, the public. So if we bring the information there, then we also encourage with authorities and with citizens, both internal and external, for the make sure say they want themselves. Because at the end of the day, you look at the result out of the whole demonstration. Who lose? Is the organizers. Now they lose. They will come on a street, now they lose. So at the end of the day, at least we be create awareness, say demonstration no get respect, riot no get respect, and violence no get hope. Because if you look at the Russia riot or the Russia war, it don't cut the supply chain. The His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio don't repeatedly they say this to the people. We have the resources to bring fuel, to bring more rice, to bring more flour, to bring food where we know they able to manufacture. Now we country, we get the money for go for it. But even if you go for it, you know they come to the time where you want them. Now look at the local scarcity where they don't create for themselves in Freetown, capital city. This not the born good picking. So let this not repeat again. And we want everybody for say the green movement and the SLPP party and the new directions. We will not resist and will not relent for anybody, but will resist everybody. Yeah, this we call it no retreat, no surrender. You will not believe in this government, and you not be vote for the government, and you take the vote and you go put up for opposition, and the opposition they know they try for do the right thing for you. For let if you say you be vote for them, then you want to take your anger on this government. Remember, anything will happen to you, you blame yourself. So if you say make I talk about the demonstration where they try for organize, who tell them say demonstration not get respect, riot not get respect, violence not get hope. Well, we all don't see who is the loser now. This is not the question why they tie on to Sierra Leoneans. For let everybody go back and ask myself, why I go out, I go demonstrate, why I go burn the school bus them, why I go burn the police station. What's here again? You just go get your disrespect for yourself. So it's hard time for let we people that really know say the core value of the new directions, it puts Sierra Leoneans them first, and the principle of development now in the new direction stand for. Yeah. So when the government they put you first and they take for go fight the government, then you can forget the highest resistance from them. So I believe that everybody don't know in responsibility now. Everybody don't take in failure, and it don't say we don't do the wrong thing because the economy be don't flow higher. Yeah, the microcredit and the petty traders will be don't inject a lot of millions and dollars into petty trading in Freetown capital city just for make sure say the people get to their wealth. Now look at lazy politicians inside the APC Tolombo Tollgate pan body. Look at what they don't see. So APC they increase their failed administration day by day, month by month. Demonstration is not the way to advocate for your rights. That is all I get for Sierra Leoneans. Demonstration not get respect, violence not get hope, and riot not get respect. Thank you, Dima.
Thank you very much, DJ Force. Now, me family they wanna all don't hear what DJ Force don't talk. Demonstration not get respect, demonstration not get violence, not get respect. When you take the law into your hand, the law will deal with you. Now, Madam Lovely, you listen to Honorable Lahai Lawrence Lima, a message you egi. One thing what I take is say you cannot fight a government of the day. And he also advised the youth man them again. So what did you want to take on the Honorable Lahai Lawrence Lima in your speech? And also what he happy before we enter to President Bio in speech?
Yeah, well, Lawrence Lima he actually said the fact, and that's the truth. President Bio, not just go sit down for be a president. Now a democratic president, they elect him, and nobody not get for pull yanda. No matter what the crew they make for go overthrow him, then call them demonstration. That's not to be demonstration, na be overthrow. We all know it's not overthrow, but they failed. And Sierra Leone people they know say na they self they do, not to the president. And nobody not get for pull am. Usa he don't so. We deal with him, we stand by him, now we brother, now we everything. No matter what shade una the throw out there, we still deal with them. And we don't the threatening remarks them where una the give to the president and to the supporters them of the SLPP. Not to say they're not able to talk out, they're not able to come after we. But we not just stand like a una. We come on a home. We not a humble people them. And I want to tell una say again, President Bio, again for rule for the other next time when at the 2023, if we not be careful, again for go back again and again. Make I tell una this. And we not overthrow. We all be know that. And the people that were responsible for this, we they talk to the president. May it do a total investigation. Make every single person we're responsible for this year. May the law take in place. Because we know all who that they behind this Adebayo. Aneskoma, Samura Kamara, Yansanneh, and all the other chaff them where they be and where they sell them birthright for cocoa yebe. Then tell small picking them for Comonado for go demonstrate. Now they don't go die. As then they die, now so Adebayo they dance na in Palo. He said nothing not happen yet. Adebayo don't ever call this family there and tell them say I'm sorry for when I lost one. They know. You know ever do am. Before that, they dance and push una. All salon people them will be talk to una, but una no ye una feel say we they talk because of party. Most of we not so because of party. We like we people them na salon and we try to talk to una, but una not understand. Now na uda they cry, na uda they suffer. As me we sit down na ya so, I feel sorry. Sorry for the police them will die, the innocent police them will die. Now they I feel sorry for. At the speak calm and at the truth at the speak. Anybody who want to after me, you welcome. I feel sorry only for the police them will die, we lost them life. I cry and made their soul rest in peace. Then people there, then police there, then get family, then get picking them, then get wife, then get mama them. And we they ask the government for justice for them. May the government do a total investigation for the people them where they be in this thing here. We make them police here die. The police them are careful. We make them die. May the government do an investigation. And may the government not take them easy with honest. We know they go. Me, I know they go to Adebayo because Adebayo not just a trash. Adebayo not trash. Me know they go to him. And all the other one, the way they be na there, Gati Shaba with a woman and Kuwaita, Sarah in a dotty guy, me know the contact. Sarah na dotty, me know the contact. So all the people and where they be in this, me know say na Anes, Yansanneh, Samura, na then send them. Then form a different group called PPP or whatever. We know say the president, if you don't see all this, but he wants a receipt. But now he don't get a clear receipt. How he go able to deal with these animals they are. They don't care about the people of Sierra Leone. They don't care about their land. All they care about now their own selfish reason. But Sierra Leone people, una don't see what's in don't happen. Do ya? We the beg una again. Although una no be listen, but we the beg una again. Make una try for Sidom and listen to una self and ask una self if not the right thing this una they do or if this is good for una. Make us stop here and bring calm other people on board. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Lovely. You know, Sierra Leoneans, as I talk from the beginning, I say a river cannot flow into the forest without breaking down the tree. That means it deep. What you can happen? And what you mean by that? When President Bio win election 2018, Sierra Leoneans then go they elect President Bio with a free, a fair, credible election. Where President Bio win that elections, everybody they call and they tell him, congratulations, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Mama Sierra Leone. Where Osman Onduam, Samura Kamara, in Onduam, you know, congratulate in a partner, somebody want to win, and also respect to the house, to the presidency. What it is, it will cause all sorts of bring that effect to the house. It will cause all sorts of confusions, all sorts of problems. We may overlook that statement there. But today, we don't see them. That in statement what he make, where he say it go make sure it makes Salon ungovernable, it don't do them and we don't see them. It started with sending Palo Conteh to go assassinate His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio. That was the first attempt when they do. To go remove President Bio by the bullet. But then fail, go enter into the security sector, go to my President Bio, It say anybody will not mean well for this country. Now God will expose now. President Bio hold Palo Conteh. Then at the end of the day, he's a forgiving leader. And let him go. I swear to God, if not be honest by Chroma, Palo Conteh, you can't account. Automatically they kill you. Yes, they will kill you. But President Bio let him go. Why let him go for like tell President Bio thanks? Another one, it disrespect President Bio. He say, in the tell thanks to APC them. Now because of APC, they put her in a jail. Now because of APC, it goes off in a jail. Because of APC, now then send him to go kill President Bio. But we not take no action. It's okay. President Bio don't forgive him. Let it go. Etimape say, now you and I go pass we. It's in a 5-star general. Listen, no. It's in a 5-star general. Oh, then we begin hearing Osman babalayo Yansanneh. Itself begin incite. Cause trouble. Take letter. I say they can't go to President Bio. Now you forget letter to go to President Bio. Kemoh say, if promote a grab, he say, and they disrespect President Bio. And they call President Bio a killer. He said, President Bio, if not any way to follow President Bio to deal with them, they go deal with them. Let you go. Kemoh say, utter certain statements them. They hold up. I don't know what happened. They go left arm. Because that statement what he make, now tantamount to treason, treasonable statement, Andy. But they let them go. Me no want go into them. But they tell us say, whenever somebody say they do this, if you overlook them, the what they go do, it go pass more than anything. Then we come to the former president, and it's by Chroma. Since by Chroma don't come on a power, if he say in the president, if he say in govern Salon don't split one side in they take care of that country there. If they don't thief another country there, they call them for like come, then they investigate them. When they invite them for like come, they say you know they go there. The ACC say we they go to you to go make sure we reach to you to tell we what are their houses then, their properties then, their signatory them. Now you, what he say? He say no they come. He refuse not to come. Until they declare arrest, they said that if you not come, we go declare arrest warrant for you. Could you imagine? And as by Chroma, it not show no respect to President Bio, a presidency. What did that man do? A Puma Toma, Pangbani, Waje. I begin dancing yonder. They cause small picking. They cause mommy cause. They cut off for President Bio, mama. And as by Chroma, now you do that. I have the evidence here. I talk with evidence. Sierra Leone. This is the green movement. Anything we get here, we get evidence towards them. Before your house, they dance, they cause President Bio, mama. They cut off for President Bio, mama. And as by Chroma, that's what you do. They can't go. From there, because Anes by Chroma don't do, Samura Kamara said a grab and say, nobody not go invite on an ACC. Anybody invite them. It will make sure, even where it go, it will make sure it come back. It haunts you. If now you government, it will make you government. It will make you government ungovernable. That now 2 times, it don't repeat them. Sierra Leone, are you paying attention? Where this guy they call Samura Kamara, he uttered that statement, where for money where you don't embezzle, where you don't thief, when Naina be the foreign minister at that time, can't pay account, he say you know they do him. He say it go cause trouble. He pulled Bobode on the street, he called people there for them to go demonstrate, they go to misbehave on the street. Until we the TGN we come with advice, we tell to say, let them not go to accept them kind of things and before the government intervene. They stop that. Now, since you know say the whole things where they happen now, in chances of becoming flag bearer, in chances of becoming somebody inside the APC, it don't do because small Bobo don't can take the power now from their hand. They don't become desperate. Small saying from the all executive them that aspire again executive them, they don't aspire them. Now small Bobo don't can take over. They all don't desperate. They don't decide to form their own crew. They call them PPP, sponsored by Samura Kamara. Now they head them. Then they use this boy as a tool. Sierra Leone. We have evidence to it. Samura Kamara. So what did he do? He don't see say now tribalism. Now the other way they will go divide with nation. So it takes tribalism as a priority to send out hateful messages now the country that make people to understand say this government now Mende government now only Mende people that they enjoy now only Mende people if you turn to Bowabi here before you become somebody that an assessment statement down there. If not any other country somebody like that where they run for big title position utter their statement automatically then they rough up then they hold up. When I see it, now make us say a river cannot flow into the forest without breaking down the tree. There is more to it. Before I give DJ Force, I want to pay kindly listen to what President Bio tell we. Then from there, we continue.
Their known surrogates and associates have stated that they will continue to illegally use violence to unseat the democratically elected government. The events of August 10 were a clear statement of their collective intent. The Constitution and laws of the Republic not only guarantee the right to free speech and peaceful protest, but also provides applicable restrictions. As in all democracies, the right to peaceful protest should be exercised by identifiable persons and it should not threaten public safety and peace. The right to protest should not be expressed as a right to violently murder police officers, abandon police stations, and disturb the peace of our country. Clearly, this was not a peaceful protest. The unrest occurred only in parts of Makeni, Binkolo, Mabroka, Kamakwie, Longi, Western Rural, Eastern Freetown, and towards PZ in Freetown. There were no protests in all other parts of the country, including large parts of Freetown. This was not a protest against the high cost of living occasioned by the ongoing global economic crisis. The chant of the insurrectionists was for a violent overthrow of the democratically elected government. The killings and destructions targeted police officers and public and private property associated with the government. Theirs was not a protest about measures undertaken by the government to handle the challenges brought on by the global economic crisis. Let's be reminded that since COVID-19 struck, government has undertaken specific economic mitigation, recovery, and resilience measures that have kept essential food items and fuel on the market, kept businesses running.
Now, I come to you, DJ Force. Okay, Madam Tenet Bakau, you don't come. You don't listen to President Bio's speech. And I believe, I believe try to break down certain informations them. I say a river cannot flow into the forest without breaking down the tree. I begin to talk about all what happened from day one, they trace them. And I would not listen to President Bio, just little of what he talk. That this was not a protest. A protest will be peaceful. They will ask for security to protect them. But this was, then say, Madam must go. Then say, Madam Ego remain, we say Ego and not go come back again. This is not a protest. So, well, Madam Tenet Bakal, I want to let you come in, saying you just don't come. What in are you take on the whole thing and listen to President Bio and message? You mute, Mama. You mute.
Before they make any comments, they send condolence messages out first. One of whose strong grassroots man inside Kemoh town, SLPP Rogers, he lost his wife, Councillor Batu Rogers. Now, his wife he named down the Councillor Batu Dakowa Rogers. SLPP Rogers will not then at the gun, but with the Green Movement, we they send this message to you, we they sympathize with you and the entire family, both home and abroad. We dey with you, we go stand by you this difficult time. And also to Deputy Ambassador of Belgium, about Safa himself, his wife passed away. They don't already bury his wife. And also to Mirinakoma Joe, in Pikin don't die yesterday na Kingston Barracks, when na electric na in Shokam. He don't die. When a policewoman, a very strong policewoman, are all in at the same camp, a very hardworking. May their beautiful souls rest in peace. And I also want to thank Minister Jawad, we able to stand by the Green Movement. The guy will be the lead the Green Movement na free time wey he taking time off in job. He go as far as Mano Dase for make sure say them bury them and you know people don't need a lot. Now for just make let them get that sense of belonging and people they want for be with them. This now one of the ministers that we don't come down to the grassroots level and he use the bottom top approach. Now Dima at the come to the question. When the guy they said then they demonstrate, I guess senior police officers they now, the top one they right now and my squad mates they are communicate with them. Even when the list come out for deployment, now tell them say once this list, the person will make this list, would have then name the all it on to line at this list. I say something they happen. I say I go still recall back January 6. When they come for can overthrow Pakaba for the second time. I say we all name when they put in that list, they be doing deliberately so that when the guy then come, they go able to kill we all. I say, but me, I want me OC say, once you don't put me name per this list, and you don't make me permanent night for nearly 1 month and I routine duty. I say, well, the commando can and me hand in the land. Now me get for settle na free. So waiting APC wants I not understand. Let nobody not say na this person, na this person. The whole Siaga na APC. APC they hide inside people them. When they hear people then they say, oh na Adebayo, na he put the country to steal. No, Adebayo is just a refugee. They fight for his survivor. Why will people that when information reach to them, they know they treat them with seriousness? Because everything when they go talk na them camp, Adebayo they come out, they talk am. And when he talk am, information is small and not this country was do every single information we give out. Then they make sure say they analyze and they look at her, then work towards that information we don't give until they see the outcome. No information not the way they give now we not valid. So now that happened to we. Okay, why these guys then they misbehave? One, it then now their mind says Sierra Leone belong to them. Now they mistake. Then forget say President Bio be promised and say, he say I pull una through the ballot. Now they can't pull una with the pen. He say I be pull una with gun now they can't pull una through the ballot box. Inside these 4 years so it don't come. It don't do extremely well. Then secondly, DJ Force be done one day. He said the battle line where they don't draw. He said get for big time fight to know who safe. This not a bushy game. He said either the battle it start na Makeni, it end there, or it start na Makeni, it can't end na Fruiton. Now that day they don't do. But I don't know what thing happen. We be don't talking. Samura don't they recruit young people there into armed conflict so now underage picking them. The time when they invite them for anti-corruption. When we talk say everybody where they pay, men they announce them. Wetin wrong with Sierra Leone? Why Australia with corruption case dey come? Everybody wey dey pay the money, then they put them na TV, then they show them. So wetin wrong if they show them na free time? Wetin wrong with that? Transparency and accountability for dey. Na some of them here they don drag foot on. Na based on that then guide they are. But I dey tell you one thing today: when somebody no like himself, e no dey able like the next person. Anybody wey greedy too much is self-centered. E no even able for like himself. Because you no get satisfaction, you no get satisfied mind, you no able like yourself, you no dey able extend that to the next person. So I dey call on the south, east, west and north. You wey believe in President Bio, the battle line wey APC don do, not so for President Bio, because he's the leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party. But if anybody underrates wetin dey happen so na saloon, una think say una go play safe. Believe me, una give a smooth passage to them guy there. Una all dey die na roast dem dey roast una. Like no more Adebayo be dey talk and say dem get for roast una. Na wetin dem dey talk na dem come. Na the message the bobo they can't delay. They can't deliver to una. He's a refugee. He's fighting for survival. And like una put people there be now once they seek asylum na foreign land, then they threaten in case. Una know the main people that behind this thing. Sansumana, Aneskoma, Samura. Now they don't organize that coup. Now that make we they say let that demonstration not happen because we know say when they kind of destruction, everything we President Bio don't put in place, now they can't destroy. But I tell God thank you, the solar light where they give them, now they don't go destroy, then go still remain for them in darkness. Because they not believe in development, a primitive way of living, and they don't embark on. So they go continue for living darkness. And we get people then at the diaspora, we know they talk as a Sierra Leonean. What would they can agree movement? If we party go wrong, would they tell them outright say, this one that they do in all right? But waiting not happen so na salon. It's totally unacceptable. Now the time this way President Bioga for draw the line, there is no dialogue. President Bio no accept no dialogue. If there be one dialogue, from the time we invite them for dialogue, therefore don't come. They not do one. They draw a battle line. Because they don't know say they know they succeed, then a failure. Now they don't come. Now they won't come in. So this is very, very imbalancing to that society. APC just expose themselves, say, then without politics, their life no they go on. Because they know they own nothing past embezzlement of government fund. And now that President Bio don't they try for let people their eye open. Now make it count with that quality education. Let people then go school. Most of them on the way they put bien and so they not go school. Because one thing people they know they understand about institutions. Going to school to university now one. Allow yourself to go through that university and then the university go through you and transform you and the way they see things, you change your mindsets. That not true. And when you go through that university, what you take from that university, give back to your community. Not a way they go get degree, I get PhD, I get masters, you put on a bag, they pass it and they post. Now what you they deliver back to your community. Now that will show, say you don't go learn something, you don't transform yourself. We be know say when APC come, there will be no peaceful demonstration and coup d'etat then they can with. But I'm happy when the soldier man them, President Bio come, he know the key issues of Sierra Leone. Anytime we sit down at this program here, they tell us say, President Bio do development studies. He born in Sierra Leone, he don't work in Sierra Leone, he don't know the key issues, they don't can't change governments because of them problems then they. But because they all become with different mindsets, in return back say, I go make a transformation. President Bio don't do everything. Even in stronghold, the developments we don't take to the north, it not taken at the stronghold. So waiting at this thing now. SIPP, you now be careful with the international community. United Nations, then former for amnesty blanket for cover the bad things the way United States then they do in Israel. They don't ever work in the interests of Africa. Africa comprise of 54 states. They're not able to give seats inside the Security Council. They're not like we. The only one where they can't take minerals there. Look at EU, then they go pan local election, where they not take them as observers then for go monitor election, then draw unknowing to the sitting government, because the money where EU they issue for development program there, President Bio no they share around with them, because they serve now one other corrupt institutions. When they funding they can, if they meet up government where you know open way stupid, that they can't inside and share around with them, then take part of that money, then go sit down. Now make inside the international conferences they work in, then they say African corrupt. And they always correct them. I say it takes two to be corrupt. Now they go corrupt Africa. Now count corruption inside Africa. So because they don't see say President Bio they on the right track, a developmentally oriented, we meaning as they know they give an out for cheap deal. That gold mining where President Bio signed, where then Chinese then they done and then they can kill them. So then once a government where stupid a leader, where then they kind of more than twist in brain, they begin to take minerals, then they clear and go, the locals they know the benefits. Because all the money policies there, where President Bio don't bring Kana Salon, now then they pan eat them. You think say na love Tony Black love Salon, where can't they be a Minister of Marine Resources, now lie, can't survey. They not still one for left salon, but they go left salon. So President Bio be very careful with the EU, be very careful with the UN, because down the way they don't bring inside that UN, that organ, they not student, they instead they turn the brim, because they don't put another position. The war where they stay in Nigeria and they want for drag and car inside the sub-region. But once social media done, they don't know they succeed again. Africa will blame door open. No more mental slavery. This time around, we're ready for set the record straight. We will not accept them. We will not get for acceptance in, and then Africa, we don't open. The people of Africa, they don't open. Only them roots then they. That APC bonshon there, where they fix no more than get salon, and not get for possible. We not count 20 times for President Bio, they knock una down 20 times. Because the one where they lead una no educates. He go from a college allowed to pass. Now greediness, badass, and witch now they pass you. So don't put una inside one bag. Una think say na woman get for day, na that bag day. So all the military officers them, I salute una. So we colleague police them will die. May them souls them rest in peace. Then die in active service. I hope say the family them, the government go able to see to the families them. And to the police officers them, we work very hard. I tell una thank you. And to the police officers them will be there. Where they say, may them take free passage. Let the guy then go. Una they make a great mistake. You took oaths na police training school for serve the nation. If you betray the people of Sierra Leone when at the taxpayers' money, then they pay you. You go see the destruction right now your doorstep. Are the whole Iron Force for other speakers then? Exactly what the President Bio talk. Now the town soldier where they all come with their mobile radio station where they tell and say may announce afraid because they know say they not go succeed. But right up na the peninsula, Makeni then get big berry. I see the shake up wey happen there. The Sierra Leone military force, kudos to una, and the Sierra Leone police force. Una continue for do the hard work. Fire salute the Inspector General of Police, the person wey do them postings there on that particular day, then deployment there. Una get for change the HR immediately. In all day in support of this government, the list when I see the posting where they say they for do deployment, I call Bono and tell her and say this posting why I don't see this posting we do on a purpose. This particular guy then we don't line up them for this posting. In one way they come now they force them get for meet up, let them kill them. I say but he get for miss the one whole show we don't set up for himself safe. Fire Selu, you need for work with the president, let una clean the police force, yeah? The sabotage boku. 70% of the police them be there against the president. When they want then they enter. 70% of the police there, they support them. The military, 70% they in support of the government. The 30% key recommendation, President Bio, the chief of defense staff, make dem do a roll call. A lot of military officers dem don awol, policeman dem back dem don awol, dem don go na APC camp, dem dey train there. Una check the record. Let person no awol, e go there, e dey still collect salary, e no get for happen. Una do a roll call, una check the militaries there. Boku don left for go join Tolombo dem. Dem be think say make dem dey succeed. Now we don't know say una na bobo dem. President Bio every day dey bobo una. He finally bobo una back. He bobo una big time. So at the whole aya first.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, DJ Force. You just listen what you have been talk and now compare to President Bio and you and Madam Tenet Baka. Yes, PRO. What are you take?
Well, me own take, I dey call upon Sierra Leoneans for law we watch we mistakes them. I dey call on Eastern Freetown, Western Freetown, Makeni, Kabala, Poloko, Kenemabo, Kono, Kailan, Moyamba Bont. Una law watch we mistakes them. Law turn around with what you say, waiting are we mistakes. Since we will not bring President Bio to power. Because if you look at the president in speech, they not take this demonstration for increase in price or scarcities in commodities or because of electricity not or water not in a Freetown. It was a coup d'etat. Yeah? Because when you say demonstration, that not give right for go burn police stations or burn policeman. But when I go back now to the root cause, since we don't take power, Kabbalah incidents, Tumbu incident, Makeni incident. For say up to this day today, our administration no know the organizers of all these mistakes where they happen. But moving forward, we give kudos to the military and to the police and the security, internal security. We tell una thank you for our actions and our braveness on show, even though we lost life. Now, President Bio don inject a lot of economy into the public. So if you want for come on for demonstrate, there is no reason why you free say demonstration and for go burn police stations. No, this na a syndicate where the APC Tolombo to get pan body de parom. So now, since President Bio don't come to power, what he put first? Now the people they value. Now he put first. Based on putting the people they value, it called facility development in the Republic of Sierra Leone. It they give granting aid to student them. Yeah, it they give munafa to businessman them. Yeah, it gives civil liberty and the law and order in Sierra Leone. It expand freedom of speech through the media, through social media. Everybody they operate collectively. So it brings development in government into development and progress in Sierra Leone. SLPP, indeed, our record speak for ourselves. So what is the need of the demonstration? Una law ask you, brothers and sisters, both internal and external, waiting the demonstration they for. Because nobody no able to tell we waiting the demonstration they for. That's why the president don't speak out to the nation. Just for your political gain. Well, today, I want to draw the attention of Sierra Leoneans. They say the failure of APC, it is still increasing since 2007 to 2022. The poverty where they left, the economic hardship where they left now Sierra Leone, now in the one for me, we still they continue for room inside. So we they talk to borders there, now the eastern part of Freetown, as soon as we vote for mainly oppositions there, now that area, before if you take from eastern PZ to Eastern Police, Calbaton, Wellington, Kleintown, Fogon, and Yeyi, the names that always President Bio called inside in speech. All this area now opposition they be vote for. Now the oppositions the way they in the House of Parliament, where government they pay them, government they buy motorcar for them, government they play, give them allowances, wardrobe allowances, government they give them fear. When they take their salary, they hype at the bobo them. They know they share with them. Then they use them money and they bring the bobo they come on the street for can create riot, violence. And violence not get hope. Riot not get respect. Demonstration not get respect. So, President Bio, today, we want for apologize to you and beg you hold on the foot with the green movement for say all the lawbreakers the way they did have Sierra Leone. You sabi them. Do not be afraid on them. APC don't count a style. They take international recognition for blackmail you government so that you go panic when they do wrong things that you not go able to arrest them. And remember, not to international body vote for His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio. Respect the local vote. Discipline lawbrokers. Because now the local vote, now it puts in a status. So now the local vote, now it don't bring development. Now the local vote, now it don't bring what? Community development, engagement, and education in our country. The local vote. Yeah? The daily learning today way don't increase inside Sierra Leone. Now the local vote don't bring that facility there. Because if they don't be vote for you, you not be for able to do that here where they produce. So where APC don't make the heart no one. So what's it happen? Do not panic. Because now international blackmailing, now they don't bring camp. Yeah? They engage with the international body, then they try for disturb the government, they blackmail say you should go into dialogue. You go into dialogue with who? With who? Are we at war? So they blackmail you government to the international body, they do the wrong thing for sure like you are the one against the opposition. Because now the whole thing this way we don't see. And you are not against opposition. Why? You call Bintumani 3, they boycott. They boycott Bintumani 3. They not can they say will they go? They say no, we don't go. Yeah? So these are the things that what happen. They come out, they go tin up now England, they say when and how to get rid of President Bio. Chericoco, now you go host that meeting. Inside England. These are all the seed of destruction, President Bio. You are seeing these people. I don't know what is the delay. I don't know what they hold you back. I don't know what they hold the SNPP administration back. But we need for respect the local vote. Because the local vote, they work hard for construct road bridge, for pay school fee, for buy school buses, for cow ferry, for pay salary, for increase salary, for increase vocational training institutions, and for we brothers them. This is not the value of the local vote. So what did happen? People when they try for disturb them here, when they don't rule country for 11 years, and the country we went into austerity, discipline them. Do not be afraid. Like the Coup way they said so. They tell the man way they say, now you ain't go patch week. They say announce. They say no, I know they announce. Palo Conteh, because they don't build radio stations. They don't make sure say the radio station it is in their control. They just the wait for the Palo Conteh pull the voice because they get the syndicate where they carry. And a lot of money don't migrate from England when they don't enter inside Britain when they give more power to the APC for make sure say therefore put this government down. So Orange here, it's not a new thing. We don't see them. Na Kabbalah. We don't see where they match na Poloko. They call them malicious. Any policeman be walk to them and interview their people here. Where are they coming from? Which language do they speak? Can I see your ID? No. So they create fairness into the people. Then they win that election at Poloko. Madatenepa katoka. They say that una don't see your religious council una sidon. Civil society una sidon. Anthony General Minister of Justice, they una sidon. Them are the trained militias them. Now today, now don't make we don't get a lot of lost in our society. They kill motama like chicken, like goat, like cow. Now demonstration this, no. If we not try for pick the seed among the rest, when they dissolve parliament, nobody not get for able to control APC. Because at the end of the day, Look at what happened. If it was not the help of the military, then Gaia, therefore don't burn even the courthouse na Freetown. Therefore don't burn Parliament House na Freetown. And at that they walk towards. So we encourage President Bio for make sure say now the people of Sierra Leone they get power, not to EU get power. If you look at the EU, what the EU they go do per constituency 056 election? Would you ever come to America for can monitor election? Would you ever go to England for monitor election? Would you go to China for go monitor election? But then they go to a village, they go monitor election. They say EU. So APC they go into the international body for scare this government and let they do the wrong thing and they come to power. But for Sierra Leone, una go around and check una mistake them. Una watch una mistake them because at the end of the day, this government they work very hard for make sure say what you would not miss from Shaka Steven days and Shaka Steven time for low get inside these 4 years. Everybody go prove me right. Say in community, in chiefdom, don't they get electricity? In chiefdom, don't they get water? In chiefdom, don't they get good roads? In chiefdom, don't they get electricity and transportation across Freetown, not to one side. Yeah. So if the president they work hard, they will not allow bad acts for kill in good work them. So now that no more go say make I not hold the platform too much. I just want to remind Sierra Leoneans they say the whole riot, the whole thing will happen now out of bad act, jealous. They go burn the whole school buses now Kabbalah, all the facilities the way President Bio share among we they don't burn them and we're not ready for replacer. Even the police station where they burn, we go build the police station because the police station it is more important than anything where they burn and they chiefdoms. Yeah. So President Bio, one for show you say now international blackmailing that they bring out to you, yeah, where they can they mislead, they go to the international body, they go label it, they make like you are against the opposition. But we call being 2 man 3, they boycott. Yeah. Yeah, so now some of the things that this way they create the awareness to society for men and know say this is the way APC is operating to get to power through violence. Thank you, Dima.
Thank you very much, DJ Paul.
Dima, you go give.
Thank you.
You go give other person. Let me quick comment. Now go take hot water. DJ Force, we really need for comment Professor David Francis. The way we handle the UN there. He bobo them, make them mute. He points out to them, say then are hypocrites then. They already know what they happen. Then are hypocrites then. Because that one and they on drug peddling, I think say that organic then they get money. Because na Nigeria man, they can do anything. I'm happy the way we address them. He position them well. So long commander for that. He do great job.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Tenebaka. Before I go to Madam Lovely, you know, DJ for you hit everything. You talk about being to money. You know, this president, Naimeka can say, God will bless President Bio. Sierra Leone, President Bio, the good heart what he gets for the people then, even the opposition then. We don't want to see opposition where SLPP the opposition, they hold SLPP that way. Where APC be in a power, they never hold SLPP so. But upon all the encouragement where President Bio don't give them, then still they overlook President Bio. They still come with disrespect to President Bio. Now I make a glad DJ for that message. But Sierra Leone, before anything, I want to look at this. Only a genuine president will do this. When DJ for talk about bill to money, I said before I give boss lady, let's Sierra Leone listen to watch this.
This is our home, Sierra Leone, and we owe it to this nation, irrespective of different parties or regions or ethnicity, to make sure it is a happy nation. So I'm very happy that you're here today. Because we will discuss issues of the time. mainly issues relating to national unity and peace in the country, and how we can deepen our relationship and dialogue necessary to keep the peace.
Thank you very much. President, how are you, sir? Right. Okay. God bless you, yes, sir. Yes, the priest. Everybody. Right. Yes. How are you?
You know, I can't tell you. You know, when somebody had a claim for people there, for everybody, no matter how many things will not try, and not go work. Now this. So I come back to boss lady. Now, what did you first talk about? Bintu money, peace. What did this man don't do for them people there? Still, they still try to overthrow this man here. Even in hand where they shake them. Some of them, the hand and they now devilish hand and they. But the man, the president, he had to clean. And don't care whether you get you babalayo or you moriman, you shake banner your hand, you shake your hand. You know, say in the child of God, you know go able. I make it they shake that hand. Some of you not go check that they can fit your hand and they win the devilish hand. But President Bio do it because they respect them, they love them. But that they pay back this, they want to pay President Bio. So when DJ first say President Bio, you need to stand strong, no dialogue. We don't need no dialogue. Them perpetrators, then really let them deal with them as a just like how you deal with the one that when I say no way, Kemoh no go enter Namorovia. When you make it tactical command, you enter there. Where everybody's shocked, they don't know how you enter the do your strategy to deal with them mosquitoes then. Right here, teacher, they grab it, they can't cack like say, in somebody, you know, nothing for that country. You will not make peace what would they enjoy. Now you do and they want to destroy that peace. President Bio, do what he's supposed to do. I come to boss lady.
Hey, bogi boss lady now wants the crash.
No,
They want dance with the big boys. They don't dance with them.
no. You see today, Yansanneh, I just
Very.
because waiting I see in my country, it make her feel sad. I cried that day. Now we then at the war room, and I boss cry for me people them that day. I don't mute, I guess.
You're on.
Okay. I cried that day. Wusa I see then kill that policeman. My body all die for me. I not able to do anything. And up to now, I still they feel the same about what I see in my country because of one grain pussy in selfish power, conscious. I don't know how I go call her. And me, I want me the president it really take action. The president gets all receipts for make it take action against Anes, but we don't know what he make he no one do anything or what he they wait for knowing to himself. But even as that, we with Debianam and Namawena a genius, you know what he they do, you know how they handle things on his own way, you know, and. The thing where they mourn me back, where they worry me, and they go straight to the point that now this tribalism here, where everything take place. We then at the social media, with the they cost them, whether they cost with people them, may them go kill them, may them go barbecue them, may them go. But one thing where I want to tell the APCs them, first of all, they don't lose the election for the 2023 because they don't kill most of them members them. Most of them in a jail, some they don't die. So you see, now that side and they first they don't lose the election. Then number two, make una not see the Mende people as a threat. It don't say when Mende people know they talk. And Mende people and when they talk, then they talk with action. It don't mean say way they know they talk, then stupid, they don't know what then they power. But we know they involve we self into nonsense. Now that make men the people them quiet, then use them beautiful time, they engage them into something beneficial. Men the people them done do a lot to this northerners them, but still they hate them, then jealous at them, then they throw shade at them. But this time we say make we grab and team up and talk for we because we not a small picking them. We then go just talk to anyhow they want, then go just misbehave and all this. Me, I can say, you know, the Timinis them. I not call one Timinis them just to be a tribalistic person because we not to that kind of people. They're so stupid. Then they push by the Limba people them because of their young power business where they inside them. Then they use the Timini them because of them fools say when I go before. Which time when I don't see Timini, I don't be a president, it don't be a leader in Sierra Leone. Never, it not go ever be. Because why? They not go ever be a leader because they not sabi rule, they not sabi act, they not sabi behave themselves. You know, but the Limba then they go under and skin them. Tell them, say, when I go kill, when I go fetch, when I go do this for small change, for a small money, then go do them. But this time, the Mende people them don't ready for una. Me, I tell una say they don't ready for una. They know they relent, they know they back off, and they able do anything to una. Then just be they do them because we all our brothers and sisters them. Una more quick come we fix this. But no, it don't come on a hand. And when I bokuo una hand and then I mende people a mouth. Una sit them na the foot. Una sit them na the side. Then just they watch una like they know they see una. Not to mende people them say, make una no educate. Not to mende people them say, me una no get life. Me una no get skill. Me una no know what to una for do to una life them. Mende people them give them life to education. Then give them life for make them picking them stand today. So if them picking and they up there, they picking and they do good. If una not able to go under them for ask for help, una not be a threat in their life. And we know they back up for nobody. Me like me, I promise anybody when you know say you not a hate to mende people. I promise you say me not a hate to you. I don't like you, I don't want to see you, me not a enemy to you. And most of them say I get na me media, I pull them all commodity. You not to me friend. Because if you hate on me people, you not go ever be me friend. I not go take you na me mama and me papa in house. Because una hate on we. No matter what we do, una hate on we. Una they cause we, una they say una they born we life, una say una go destroy we people them. Okay, fine. We don't give una the okay now una come. Una see what it don't happen. Una don't see what it happen. We side and it come. It cold. Una not see nothing. We don't mix pa alaki. We're busy they go school, we're busy they go to job, we're busy they learn a skill. We know they parents swear life then day. And now una don't lose. Una go see, una not even come together. Una don't lose 2023 election, una member then a jail. Some of them don't die. Una don't see how stupid una they. Una don't see how naive una they. And nobody not able to pull President Bio. Even if una go count una you and or whatever, they're not able to pull President Bio because no, you not go sit down there, you not overthrow. They elect them. So now it's shame to una with all the plans that wanna be made for can overthrow, una shame and una disgrace. And I they talk to President again, make it look the people and where they work with them, the people and where they around them. Some of them, then they inside the SLPP, but they're not there with the SLPP. Now then they give information to Anesco. Now then they pull everything. Look like that policeman will be watch. Where the president they sign. I don't know which document and they watch. They watch. One of that policeman they now then go be this PPP rebel they also we come out na street for go kill people them. President Bio no get for Kemoh yanda. Make a tell una. No matter what you wanna do, no matter how una come with una talks them, they no get for Kemoh yanda. And we the vote and back 2023, it go sit down yanda back and wait it do. Pass in say me people them I don't tire. Make a bring come somebody where I trust. Make it come, it can't take me place now, but it no get for Komot. And Koroma, me I dey promise you, if you not left what you they do, if you not left what you they do na that country, not so you get Sierra Leone. If you not left what you they do na that country day, now one day then go meet you fry one na streets. Because we don't tire. We don't tire. Me I tire. Because we I see that day. I cry. You will see more man they take nerve.
It take stick, it whap in company motamana street. Now which can country this, which can people them this? When we pull up on politics, we not get hurt. Una know they feel sorry when you see you company motamana don't. If they cry, you they not can that kind way there. Una na animals then, and when una ready, una say freedom of speech, democracy. Una know what's in a freedom of speech. There's a limit. Limits there for freedom of speech. Limits there for demonstration. And what do una do not to demonstration now overthrow? We like we kind of will be done here, but we just oversize and we feel say no go happy, but we be done here. But we thank God, President Bio. You know what they do? I know we the SLPP members them with the cry say, may President Bio take this action, may take this action. When I want to talk to the members them, may everybody calm down. President Bio, you know what they do, and they do at the right time, because now a papa, you know, just can't take that action where we want. They can't wait how we want. May it do. If it do, you know, go fine, because na a papa for we. So I'll stop here for the moment.
Thank you very much, Madam Lovely. Sierra Leone, this is not current affairs. If you just join with, you review with direct live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You know, one thing where I want let people to understand, these people them when they're not gladdy because small bobo don't can take over them. Now they don't form the PPP to destabilize, and the chairman for PPP is Samura Kamara. But however, I get information here what I want to listen to before I go to DJ first. When I listen to the APC boss, what he talk.
And why do you think that it's only happening in your areas?
Well, to be honest with you, we've been echoing certain developments within the All People's Congress Party, in which some elements of the party feel as though the party belongs to them. And some of them were parading around with self-proclaimed title as major stakeholders. So when I say the APC, I'm talking of my administration.
So there is room then for people to feel and believe with justification that elements within the APC are responsible for the disturbances. And let's be frank, for the brutal killing of at least 5 policemen and women.
I want to say this one more time. It is really pathetic, and I want to express my condolences to those who lost their lives. But I want to let the world know that the actions of few does not represent the All People's Congress Party. So I want to also join the ECOWAS and the government to make sure the people behind it, the sponsors, the people who perpetrated these actions are brought to justice.
There are also people, which the president mentioned as well, that are in the diaspora that are inciting. Do you condemn those kinds of people that are doing this?
I condemn them categorically, and I believe if there's a way to bring them to justice, they also must be brought to justice.
So the political temperature is very high at the moment in the country, and the tensions really need to be eased. Would you, as the APC, be prepared to be involved in a political dialogue with the government, with the SLPP, and with civil society organizations to actually find real solutions to the issues that face Sierra Leoneans, the high cost of living, joblessness, desperation?
Definitely. I mean, the All People's Congress Party is a peaceful party, and we're looking to join any group or any dialogue to foster the peace in the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Now, the APC was in government before. Does your party accept responsibility for the dire state of the economy in Sierra Leone? There are people within the country that say you left the economy in a very big mess when you lost power in 2018.
There's no way we can assume those responsibilities.
Why not?
There's a reason people run for office. In his promises that he made, the current president, he promised to fix it. But I can tell you for the fact that where we left the country 4 years ago is 10 times better than where the country is today. So to come in after 4 years and still blame it on the previous administration is just clear characteristic of failure. If you took over office, it's your job to fix it. And since they took over, nothing has been right for the people, economically speaking, and for every sector in government, it's been worse. So that's not an excuse. 4 years, you should have done something that people should appreciate and want to endorse you for another 5 years.
Now, DJ, for that was the new current chairman, we just don't talk. He talks some things, then I believe, say, you don't talk and down. But one thing I want Sierra Leone understand, after Palo Conteh, he's a puppet to an S by Chroma. I can still talk this. But I have a PRO. Let me give you the chance to talk before I come back to.
You know, this now cynical, they work inside the APC Tolombo to with pan body. We don't care which interview Alfred Peter Conteh is going through, where they say some element in the APC party. Already, the Bible and the Quran don't wage jihad war in the APC party, and even inside an interview, for let's speak the truth. They say some element. When I listen to an interview, it says some element who is proclaiming false position in the APC administration as the one behind this whole violence causing this
It's a false element who are proclaiming
themselves in position in the APC party, who don't want to let power go away from them, not them. So now today we want to address the Sierra Leone and then say APC is divided into two categories. We get Tolongos and we get the YE or Sai. So Alfred Peter Conteh is now representing the YE or Sai.
What about the Ororos?
At the camp. At the camp. So now, and then Kroman, I got the Tolombos and the Wololos. Chericoco, they part of them. Samura, they part of them. Sansmana, this thing where they go around Sierra Leone today, I know how they put Sansmana up now. He's a dangerous man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Now, monkey where they eat, they go and see how he sit on some food. Sansmana own this issue. In danger. So now they watch up a little bit. They are working on syndicate. Chericoco, former party secretary general, now they get this some element proclaiming position in the APC party. Now they organize this demonstration. So after Peter Conteh, God touch him, the Bible and the Quran, he talk the truth. So what's in the government the wait? What's in the wait? He don't talk outright. He said, in your administration, not there with these elements there. Fellow Sierra Leoneans. When allow come together, allow destroy APC. Because at the end of the day, the failure of APC from 2007 and the poverty of APC from 2007 to 2018, now the one let is still reign on Sierra Leoneans there. They don't want to let President Bio open the eyes of Sierra Leoneans. They don't want to let President Bio finish that bread factory. We get for employ over 500 Fritonians.
Mm-hmm.
You where they drive truck, you where they pack bread, you where they sweep, you where they clean machine, you where they wash pan, you where no sabi book, you they get job. They don't want to do now. Now it make they don't begin to organize coup d'etat, violence. So it's like Peter Conteh does talk at all. So we don't need for go over and over. We already know Chericoco Day, City Mayor Day. Yeah? City Mayor, where they go hold press conference, where they call his name, they quick. He can't make video. You know, Creomans are very dangerous people. Yeah? This woman, you know, ever get any investment in Sierra Leone, then the Northerners, then get the bold mind, they go vote for her. It can't help city council when they create the biggest job. Now, any country, city council, they create job for youth man. Now, any state, now, any country, now today, you don't get the way how for run city council. All what they do, when they say can't pay the money, they don't go in by go organize demonstration. Now, they all the finance, Tolombos and Wololos for bring violence in our society.
I not cut you up. He do something. He tweets. He say people and where they cause trouble in Sierra Leone. He say most of them are that Abacha woman them. He go it tweet them. Where it tweet and luckily he get the people and when some kind of novice there when they watch social media, then just they listen to audios. So after when he don't do that one day, now then go scatter that place. So when they scatter that place, they so I think when the hit meter, then he go on Facebook, he go right. He say how in not to intel people and for me then go pull Abacha women there. But Abacha woman there.
Yeah, I'm coming here. I'm coming here. Let me help you before you go. I'm coming here. So now, what did he do? Let this area where they talk about Abacha women. And that's why I want to end my topic. But it's like you are inside me. I am inside you.
Yes.
Yes, continue.
So this government don't inject the highest economy into. When I go to President Bio in speech where he talk, he say we have economic robust. They have injected a lot of economy into petty trading. What did he do? Because they loan them, they no one let Abacha women they able to pay their loan they back. Now net he pay rare boy them. They go gather the table them. They broke and they born. Because they be starting at Tumbo now hala. A broadcast, now afraid. They can't start back now the western area. We lost constituency 110. Because that day where the election will take place, now table they go broke. So the voters they vex. They say why SLPP they can't broke with table them. They vex. That was the logic where they use where they win constituency 110. Now when this riot don't take place, when they don't pay for this riot and they don't organize them, what do you do? For make sure say for lady Abacha woman then they suffer with their parent and with their picking them, make a cripple, they loan them the way they don't go take now President Bio in hand or the SLPP government, when they're not able to pay, it don't broke all the table, it don't burn all.
Yes.
So now make it run the tweet quick. So when they call in name, because I broadcast and they call in name, and in a number one player inside Tolombo, whether they finance this riot, now Freeton, this violence, now Freeton, it goes to them quick. It talk like she is smart. Ekisoya, you are not smart. You are a criminal. Yeah? And Ekisoya for don't love this job for a long time from when he accused from where accused the largest tribe in Freetown, say, you know the work will Boabisi. If not party you use that kind of utterances the day, you they step down from your job. Would they call upon the House of Parliament? For me, then they look at with constitution, when they in position like trust like that, when you use the word and they let the person resign immediately. But this voting system for say law no pussy to me or law no laws vote now Freetown. And not be say this now a better way to rule country. What is the rule country? Now the law and order. Now the President Bio don't bring what they call civil liberty, law and order. If you not able to follow the law and order, you describe another tribe where now the richest tribe now the country where they get the diamond, the bauxite, the gold, the diamond, everything that they pay tax pass. Every citizen in that country they describe and say, you know the could here. So now it don't result to violence. Demonstration, burning police station, killing police people. Yeah, now they're behind this. So now the Tolombos there. But Peter Conteh, the Bible and the Quran taught inside this interview, he give the truth to President Bio. So what are we waiting for? So what? Of arrest and exclude all the kind of freedom? Is that what this government want to tell me, or that is what the Sierra Leonean want to say? Yeah.
Sansumana we see after this coup d'etat, this fake coup d'etat, they don't say then they can reinstate her. More try wrap up. Some of we want sleep. We go for wake na money.
So these are the things, the game, the way they play. Yeah. So they say, let's solve the problem. Which problem are we not solving? Yeah. We don't be Magbere Bridge. We don't bring free quality education. We don't increase salaries. We don't bring school buses. If they pay 5,000 for go, 5,000 for car, now 10,000. Now they pay 2,000 for go. 200 Leo now for go, 200 Leo for car. Is that not part of solving the problem? We don't come with tractors for agriculture. Is that not part of solving the problem? When I listen to the interview, he said, we say solve the problem, but we have not been able to solve the problem. You know, we say, let we solve this problem, let we go for go. But this is a broad topic. If we not try for educate with people, they still repeat this violence, burning and killing. And we want to tell SLPP, There is nothing where they protect government today. Now security and discipline and the law and order. Now they discipline anybody in the society, not to friendship. So now that no more I want for say God don't wage jihad war in the APC party. Now me after Peter Conteh, he talk am straight. He say you know the part of them, but they get some element the way they inside the party where peace say now they get Mr. Right or now they organize this criminal. And man they don't come out England, man they don't come out America, man they don't come out South Africa, man they don't can they don't hang out inside Guinea. They don't can hang out inside prison for challenge the police, for challenge the soldiers there. That is all I want to say. Let me give other space to other speakers then for me to actually talk about this Peter Conteh interview. Yeah? For say the SLPP government need to pay attention on lawbreakers in that country. They not afraid nobody, not to international body get for go campaign, not to international body get for go vote. Now the local people that get for vote, now they make it fun government as Sierra Leone. So now they if for defend and discipline lawbreakers, not to international body. Because now that style they don't carry for go label to the international body, for blackmail this government to the international body, so that they can't do the wrong thing to get to power. Thank you.
Not only label themselves, then Papa they bribe. You know, see whether Yawa is saying they go be head of AU, Pam Big Fool.
Chairman.
Be another whether don't Yawa at the tempo they pass with. They don't make the list too. They say they for key President Bio, they for key Young Killer. Their names then do. I can tell you now the coup d'etat, Sansumana, Samura Kamara, Palo Conteh, do away picking the body lay down. Now politics no more they talk about. They picking the body lay down so now APC business no more be there na head. This other one, this corrupt one, we go hold up this money na Japan.
Kemoh
Not what Kemoh say. Something Conteh.
Palo Conteh.
No, not to Palo Conteh. The other guy.
Okay.
He be doing development. The pikin just died. Okay, let's remember the name. Okay, let's cancel Peter Conteh in waiting safe. We say President Bio say they fix the problem, you know fix am. Where APC be they go? They be get heavy money from the UN, work for cash. They say they get use farm. What see they care go UN na elephant grass, nine and snap they can go. The more slide them go build one nice house, they snap and they send her. They say then they build house for them on slide, then they go left the middle of the bush. Then build pan body, then dig pit toilet. They say na self-contained, then go put them disability then they. The fine also then bill first, then care first. So then one and day, then the people then release the money, then later then go thief them on slide there. Then take people then say then they care then go make an you building then stop. But nobody not demonstrate inside Freetown for that. Nobody not demonstrate. When they seize the Hajj gets money, nobody not demonstrate. Yeah. They're not demonstrating a Freetown. And Peter Conteh, I want to make you understand, say Salon not a communist country. Even China, when a communist country, where they get the world largest population, then government not they share rights to nobody in a farm. Una born picking there, una not trained there, they no one land no trade, they no one go to school. Then they did a small one, and then a dove cost una they put Maggie there and a plate and a bas for let them go sell. Where they big now, they not get nothing. And most of them, when they sell na bacha, they are single women. Now the man and then at our base get so then they see the whole day they smoke, they argue, asina, man you. When they command the woman, they cook them, they feed them. Instead of them go look after them picking them, then go join riot. Now when the city mayor, it be the fair way for clear the city, we don't clear the city now. It they can't deny. Masala Samba from where this whole Siaga they pass, we not hear from you civil society. The day where they can have social media, you open mots, you they meet up with. That eyelashes where they fix. My name I call her Falui or Gafagoti. Would they wait for you? From where this whole Siaga they pass. You know how they can sit down. Speak that big English there. We're not they inside Oxford safe. Dictionary. We not hear from una. Create descendants we not hear from una. the Muslim council, the churches, council of churches will not hear from you now. Nobody not come out for can condemn this school way they don't do. But they tell una hey, Pakaba, if they with una, na make una succeed. APC where they with there, anything where they do, then go able deal with you. But once President Bio not dey with una, then they not so President Bio na hate to na the tribal dem come Mende, and then they be me. I like it bad, the good, or not they come up here now. 2023 top now they vote are back. We know they come up here now. And we know say this battle we are not in battle. Now we all battle the fetter. The tribal na one bring can saloon. We be don't tell una. The war na they initiate the battlefield na makeni of return. Now una can see so. We see them quiet today so na social media, but come and make us know they will because right now some man the money. Because the peninsula under the peninsula yana na make dem say let man wear masks because dem get buried. President Bio na for reinforce abu inside Makeni for get sober security inside Makeni. So the young people dem na Sierra Leone make a address una. Una wan tell me say Edwina, so una the young people dem na Sierra Leone. It's very heart-rending for now they see una. Una not get no future. The future of una is self laid on una hand. Why they allow that man where they can't fool you? A young pikin they na oversee. You know they tell him pikin, you know they give drugs to him pikin. Una na underage then they go take them underage pikin them, then carry them. Inside fruits on and say demonstration. People small pikin them. Una get for think, una get for wise up. Because at the end of the day, una want be a responsible person, but because you not plan your life well, how you get for be responsible? Responsibility possibly dey learn. Responsibility na something where they learn. If you not learn, age the way they reach, you not able carry no responsibility because you not learn way they young. So una stop what you una they do. It hearts rending for let more could they see young people them. When they kind of streets, they not get nothing for do. All the entire life na drugs. When they give them small money na for go cause riots. The hospital where they don't build for una now una your area una they go burn. What are una think say get for affect? School buses there una they burn. Machines that where they bring can for make road una the burner. What that una think say una the ambog una self na salon. This issue where they on na global crisis all over the world. Who say me see don they talk to una so food shortage don they. The people that get machineries then na where agriculture, food day, then they supply other country them. But now the food shortage done they because of COVID-19, the restriction be make people they're not able to go and they get natural disaster. Then fire can dey and flooding can dey. Una can dey, una get tropical climate where una dey able grow una own food for it 24 hours round the clock. Then people they not money where they spend for give una then drugs then 100,000 there for let them give una gun. If them be build factory, then create job for una go live a better life. How long una go continue for live this life? Now that make even when they take workers there. Now that island there, yeah. If you say for bring workers then from West Africa, then they say no. They say because una no know nothing past violence, they don't want to now. Now other country, because una track record them very bad. Una really get for sit down and think as young people there and say. This path we don't take na the wrong path, now go the right way. Every day una they blame government. Where APC been they in power, them be they share rest to una na house. Them be they share food to una house to house. But all come down to lack of communication. So my key recommendation to President Bio, communication is very important. For every crisis where they go on another country, you need for go out. You are the father of that nation. You address the nation. Update the people waiting at the current situation at the country. What did happen at the country? And for una the APC and so now already know say this na global crisis. If una use and say una they can overthrow, but a big knockout for una. Una kill 5 policemen, but the very one against McKinney. It don't tell Mumusho una not go able to talk. So my key recommendation today what they give to the president. The presidential protocol na for follower. Any move where they move now, move with the full cabinet. Yeah? You full cabinet for there with you. Make let the guy themselves feel say them belong. You for move along with the full cabinet, let them they be you. Both deputy, the Oman get motoka, they for there with you any side where they go. They for mobilize with you. That distance we don't give them. Some man don't this gone to. Some man if you not talk to herself, he go think say you don't even want to know about her. Because the mentality different. Yeah, they work now in a minister, you and prime minister self not they meet up. We prime minister, the current prime minister now when campaign be rich. Now you want to be they go around the campaign, no move with no group. They say go sell yourself. What do you think say they can do for the people? Nobody know they go talk on your behalf. So now the presidential protocol once and full in place, move with you full cabinet. You hear what the deputy information minister say their space has been mortgaged. Now deep meaning, which means that they work under you but they are not recognized. So you got for the move with you full cabinet. Tell a high man luwa. But to have been here before Guamate ta Guate 11. Them way fearful not they say na do. And where they come they see the tempo bien. So they move now with full cabinet. The one that when I want to do their job, they want some PA, puts them at the PA side. Now then now for them be you know more than one day be let them go there. Who side there for day? But you really need for reshuffle before the election. You need for change, swap some man there. Some man not some customer outside there. And to the women's wing, leadership. When one leadership, before be very patient. Would that they Sano we don't patient reach President Bio for 20 years we they wait for her. When one leadership before patience, you know me say somebody because you know get degree, you know fit pan leadership, the grassroots women, and once you get political base, you get your support, you get your stronghold, then they fit inside leadership. Some man go school, they speak well, but the writing na issue for her. Some man they enough vocal, but if you hold pen and paper, if you pen you down, some man they get both quality, then vocal, then the pen back. All man get different personality. But in politics, you forget patience. You don't go one position, you become very arrogant. We don't hear a lot of comments there because of the what's in the happen inside the party. We don't want to let anybody call you again. Na green movement, we no one can discuss party issue na ya. Who side would they now political party who they support the green movement they support purely the SLPP and retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio. Any conflict una get within una the party, una go eye on out there. The information no more one forget. Whosoever they against the sitting president, we ready for can deal with on social media for keep the record straight. We know they cost nobody. But they tell them the hard fact to pass the information if they take her okay. Because Boku then think there will be the talk now, it don't come to pass. So man can say, when I'm not listening to social media, what he said, but with man, it afraid social media pass any other side in life. Any information where with man they see na social media, they look into it. So the women's group, President Bio, are they appeal to you? The public relation office of the Sierra Leone People's Women group. May them find somebody else, may them get no one conflict, so no one further conflict. If we house not the order, the enemy where they come out here and go able we. But if we house the order, they not go able we. We no want too much discontentness. The PRO let them give other person. Fatima, would they say God beg you? You are the first lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone. You are highly recognized by the international community and the people of Sierra Leone. You don't do great job for support with party, for support you man. Let a man come to power. Do you and I beg me they beg you. With due respect, that position make you go to whosoever una total fit say if forget am get am. You run, you hands off my girls. You run the JMB women for avoid further conflict. The talk don boku. We no want them talk dem dey. We no want that nya because some people dem na for talk behind people dem na dem very good. When they see you, they no go able to talk. For that position, we don hear a lot of comments. We no go give me name and power again inside SLPP, but we wan see them because na una the highest voters for SLPP. So anybody wey say they eliminate we, it go take you long. Na long walk for you, long walk to freedom. Na you go don meet you. And not mean say because it's sabi book, other people they not sabi book, so you know for respect them. You no go be arrogant. You want let people dem confide in you and give you leadership. E no dey be. You dey see with president na patience that it take for reach you side or reach, and humble and respectful. With all the embarrassment wey dem don get na salon, with all the cost wey dem dey cost am, one day you no see sidon today na TV e alter any statement to anybody wey no go down well with the person. Na that blessing dey na im dey there now. So una nya una knock out na green movement. We no dey here for encourage kungusa. If you no able patient for dey with your company, then go find job. Yeah, not to appointment one grade na job inside salon. Some man sit down no more, and they not come here, they not give you nothing. You go create job for yourself, go find something for yourself. You go enjoy. The one self wey not call you, wey see you go respect you. Not so for them being people then defend their palaver for position. You no fear. Una be creative. Lots of things that they for do inside salon where they give you money, where no go believe say that they go generate income for you. Where easy, you relax. Once you don't create that avenue, they get people the way they train you, put them there. When they do all that, they do that work, then for supervise no more. If they make you money quietly, they come meet you. They give this position, they pay you how much. Pay na the money now. What this nya don boku do ya with the big President Bio, please move with your full cabinet. The one that way they play safe. Where they say Paraki no get no side for go, then they with you. Now down they will go one for C. Yeah. Revisit your stronghold and get meeting with the people then, the grassroots then. Do you have the Sierra Leone People's Party? We don't lost with Councillor SLPP Rogers. Everybody know her during the 2018 campaign. Now the grassroots man and down the inside Kenema with the whole Kenema. With the green movement, with the can open with condolence book for them. With that one for donate, men and donate, let the money go to and direct. We go channel and through Dr. Jawad. Dr. Jawad, you do a great job. You don't do well. Professor Francis, the address we address UN, the international community, we're so happy for you. We're proud of you. Now, you self don't cool your head down. You see one thing for politics. When you patient, any drive will take. People go say, oh, if you don't do this. Kete ya ma wamu mebe mupungu kwe. Famu go to mamu ya upgrade jabama. Now una don't cool una head there. Una dey follow. Una don't see the direction inside the president want for go. Anybody you follow that in direction, you set the record straight. At the end of the day, history go remember una efforts. So do ya una come together. If una get any grievance, una meet with the president. Let una iron out, una hold una self together. We want peace and harmony among we self. When we dey together as SLPP, the enemy outside, we don't declare themselves as enemy, no they ever succeed. Kudos to soldier there. Hungry lion. Anybody will mass the tail. And for better. We dey with una. To all the military force, to the minister of the defense force, Lavan, congratulations for your new appointment. The police force, kudos to una. Una do extremely well. Una make sure say una put modalities there in place. Them man then they una don't hold. Una watch you, una not left them at them funny police station. Then get them to Rombo police then where them go begin they release them say they don't escape. Una carry dey go na Burnt Island. Anybody wey no sit down inside boat, you know dey go meet there. Na me own recommendation. That one day when I dey give to the Sierra Leone People's Party, let hold self together. This agenda may be SLPP agenda. Allow still throw support behind President Bio. That hegemony will put am behind President Bio again for 2023. President Bio, like how DJ Force don talk, and other speakers they don talk. No fear the international community. Then na two face. Then just want somebody wey dem dey stooge you, then they use you at the end of the day, then dump you. But they don't know say you na level-headed man, so they no go able cope with you. They don't see who say you want put salon. Any leader inside Africa wey dem see say you straightforward, you want put your country, you want throw light to the young generation, because now we get the youngest generation on earth now. Africa now we get the youngest population. They are worried all over the world for the age population where they don't get. Now we get the youngest generation. The only way we will get Africa out of that thing now through education. When you put education first, every other thing they follow. Now that President Bio don't do na salon. I make every other thing they fall in place, because education now the gateway to the world. Now the entrance to the entire world. So when they educate the young people, then the next phase of Africa go be a different Africa. So they are now worried. Then just want forget corrupt leaders then when they conspire with, then they share them chicken change the way they give say na funding wey be say the resources wey Ghana will country they double that money. Any money wey dem dey give, then they come after and then they collect am. Either they don't collect am before na the change dem dey give, or dem get for come after am. So not even afraid them. Just continue for do wetin they do. Like how DJ Force talk am na the locals then na dem vote you in, not to international community vote you in. We na a sovereignty, we na a country for we self. Yeah, we get we own autonomy, we get we own rules then. Even though we na signatory to the United Nations conventions they always then get, but still we get domestic laws there. Now you right and obligation for implement the laws there, for provide security for the citizen of Sierra Leone. So anybody who want disturb that peace of Sierra Leone, now for handle her with iron hand. For far too long, you don't dey bio them then think say na afraid they afraid them, but they not able to understand you, and they not go ever understand you. See, baby on go, Boji.
Thank you very much, Madam.
So I dey stop here.
Now, Madam Lovely, family, they gonna just join with this na current affairs as we try to wrap up. Yes, Madam Lovely, what in your message you will give before I can hit DJ first?
Well, my message where I want to give to the president, His Excellency, retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio. It really need more for communicate with people them. The people them want for hear from them. The people they want talk to them. When are important things them, a need for talk to the party members them. Even the young youths, they need to be recognized, because the youths them, they get a lot for play inside this thing here. The youth them, they get so many things. As we watch waiting happen, then 2 days they are so. Now other them be there in the streets, now the youth them. And now this game, now in honest, in be done, they try for do. All the time where it be there in power. All the money where if for put in the country, he not gree put in the country, he put them to the youth them. If they go give free money, if they send some man overseas, if they give some people them out there, if they spend all the money. And where we president come, he not do that day, he say he want make the country, and he would that he make them for this youth them. Instead of give you money, make us show you how to spend the money. Now so we president say yes, and at the right way that one day for do. But we get some party members them when a die-hearted people them for this party, they not recognize, they know they talk to them, they know they see them. Some of these youths them then give them life to this party, yeah, but they not recognize. Some of them, they don't beat them, they don't cost them, they don't do all kinds of things to them. Then they go whose side we call wall front, where they not even be recognized.
still the faith, they still the day, they stand for them party. Do ya me at the big, una the big one them way day before the SLPP. Una recognize them youths then ya so. Even if una no one give them money, but that fine talk, that good talk, if fine pass where they take money, give person, explain to them. You know, when they say demonstration, not so only for go on the street and demonstrate. You right now we are demonstrating because we word it go save people. We word it go save so many souls. It go calm down situation. This now a one of demonstration where we they do. So me, I want to talk for the youths them. You know, although they don't do bad thing. When we come back to them, now we brother them, now we sisters them. If there's any way for engage them, many ways there for engage them. Even if somebody not like right now, waiting make we president, it still stand stronger, it still stand firmer. Now because of in loving heart, where somebody don't hate you, but God love you, it not go able you because God now in the fight for you. Then now they fight for themselves, you know. Then we youths there so most of them we understand them born as some home them where the facility you know they for educate them for put them in the right place and they can't end up like this. But some then they mingle them where then go want do something where then go want for be serious where then want go school. If there's any way where then go help them, do your papa government if any way they way for help them, may you put an under them. Are they big for make a way for them? Do ya? Now that's my last message, and I tell you, thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Lovely Boss Lady. DJ Force, Joseph Jackson say hello. Madam Joseph Jackson, I'm glad where you say hello. I hope you're okay. You don't say we'll be worried about that. Jojo. Yeah. Now before I give you DJ Force,
yep.
I want to remind with president and the security sector that everything was planned. They overlook things like the way we've been talk about Sama Bendugu. What happened at Sama Bendugu where they say they bulldoze? This is not the green movement where they come with evidence. When I watch this thing, they're from DJ for you give you message to them and warn them because then they're not with make them not overlook the thing they call information. Sama Bendugu now they try the police wait. What they say they bulldoze. Yes, when I listen to what he did.
Now we don't bulldoze, we don't bulldoze, we don't bulldoze. Now we don't bulldoze, we don't bulldoze, we don't bulldoze. We bulldoze, just imagine. You know, they count more than 220 something soldier mandate. And the 250 where is it there? Where is the hammer? And you know, so gone. Yeah, we don't bulldoze there. Now we're keeping there. You know, and I'm not that's how people call for soldier and police. As soon as you know, we have the soldier man the princess I am. Only civil I know we don't know. You know, this is a very argument. You know, going to we go say kudos to Honorable Jalo. In fact, he kind of judgment team right inside Samura Bendugu. You know, we don't conquer them, we don't conquer them. We conquer them, we conquer them. The team not the goal. The team they go right inside Twitter, and not you know the step we. I see the body that now everybody the granny, everybody the granny. Oh, what is? I'm like this soldier they go over. They're going to die. And it's over, man. That's all right. We don't bulldoze. You know, we tell you what I say. We don't ever want this again. No more coward behavior. 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 Tell it to Samura. When you go direct, you say we come on and go. That's what we do. And not we say nobody's coming. Oh, it's a people about that. I said people go, I said people, Le projet Benchabo, this first party, no, that's why Sierra Maada Bio say that idiots.
Now, Sierra Leoneans, I want to understand every information where they come on here, now a tangible information. Now, yeah, they weigh the police. Then when they sack the AIG again, on the day when they give the oath, now the House of Parliament, now they will try the new AIG, they try to degrade the former IG to make sure the fear come into the new AIG so they go able bulldoze them. That was their mission, that they go able bulldoze. And they all the part of them. Abraham Kargbo, Abraham Kano, how do you call him? Abdul Kargbo, Chericoco, these are all part of the issue.
Mohamed Bangura.
Mohamed Bangura. Yes, DJ for account, I give you.
Well, it's hard time we get for talk to party. President Bio get for go today. After 2028, where it don't rule in 10 years. SLPP get for remain. Let President Bio know say it mean democracy. It mean law in Sierra Leone. No matter how he want to use European leadership in Sierra Leone, Africa na Africa. If an Eskroma, common teacher, he bulldoze 11 years, where he come out, he wap, then we want to see actions. Speaking is weak. Actions is hard. So we want to see actions. We not vote for President Bio for law of free, for telling the true word, or for free for law lost election. No. Now only SLPP go on for lost election in Sierra Leone, in Losa. But when SLPP can take power from APC at any given time. But today, I want to draw the attention of Sierra Leoneans and say, for many no say they need direction, we put Sierra Leoneans first. That is the core principle and value of Sierra Leoneans. That's not the core principle of they need direction. Our people fresh. President Bio know that. Yeah? And the facility and development where President Bio don't come, a need for depend on that and discipline lawbreakers in Sierra Leone. And the decentralization service delivery we don't bring can throughout Sierra Leone. That for current President Bio for crack on any drugs dealers and lawbreakers in Sierra Leone. Civil liberty and law and order. President Bio must make sure say this civil liberty we don't bring camp and this law and order go in the eyes and in the corner and in every public place in the Republic of Sierra Leone. That is what make government and development. Yeah. Now, the development is in progress. President Bio in developmental agenda is in progress. Make sure say he stand by that and discipline lawbreakers in Sierra Leone. Yeah. SLPP indeed, our record speak for ourselves. We need for London. Yeah. Collective responsibility is the way forward for the SLPP party. So now we know they can't play baby politics. We let sit down. Volo no lost power. They will pray for discipline people because of power. What is power? We were in opposition. And we came from opposition and took power. 50 years ago, give power to APC. What did they do when they lost power? They do a back. Now, if mandate. Yeah? Now that force for no. So President Bio, you good work. Now APC will blackmail with international body. Do not take it from anyone. Stand tall. Yeah? You will don't give job inside this government and you don't want to take your responsibility serious. Anything will happen to you, you blame yourself. Hard time at the Tenepa cannot leave the platform, but we want to see cabinet drive in our society. Not only President Bio and Fatima Bio. That is it. We have ministers who take oath on the Bible and the Quran. We want to see them. Where President Bio don't talk, they say grab the talk. One man sense, not to sense. Two man sense, not sense. It don't say now, now towards election they go. We want to see the function of our cabinet ministers, appointee ministers. Yeah? We want to see where they introduce them. Yeah? We want to see when President Bio don't give speech. Then say grab the give speech. That is government collecting responsibility. Make us stronger. Not to only way President Bio talk, Fatima Bio talk. That is the end. We don't want to see that. Fatima Bio will not vote for her. Then they again for talk and let everybody hear it. We na SNPP Green Movement. Yeah. Is they part of that position where is they part of that position where Imangam, but that not give a right say the minister should be absent in the presence of where President Bio is. We don't take that from our party. We are not going to take it. Today, let's tell you now, we go take power from APC at any given time we go into opposition. Whether 200 years back, when we go, anytime we lost election in Sierra Leone, we will take power without, even if President Bio is not alive, whether he's there alive, we will take power. Today, I have to draw President Bio attention, say, let it count Ali Kaba back in the SNPP party. The possible way they talk to and for say Ali Kaba not for the part of this cabinet, well, they are making a big mistake in our political party. We are not going to be afraid of telling President Bio the justice or the truth in our political party. We let you know people will fight for you, people will campaign with you. You will not see them in action again. The day in missionary action, the day lost action, they will see will lock them out because we feel say we are SLPP. No. We will die for you, President Bio, and we will defend your administration. Just like when the soldier they don't burn you and they don't gladly for you, they don't endorse you, say you are the illegitimate elected president in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So if now people vote for you, if now people be campaign for you, we want to see those people around you. We want Ali Kaba in Freetown because this mess where they go around in Freetown, we are tired of it. You please say if Ali Kaba be there, he go let you down anybody kakabele come on sit down asleep, he go take gun, he go and kill soldier, or he go and kill police. Because when I remember Shaka Stevie Day, he was the only man who challenged Shaka Stevie in the entire country. All of these guys behind you today, they were nowhere.
They're busy.
Yeah, they not be there in those days. Now the only man this way challenged Shaka Stevie. Yeah, it challenged JS Momon. Yeah, it challenged APC. Yeah, today it come back, it challenged the 2018. It take it to State House. We are not seeing where is Ali Kaba, President Bio. Would they beg you bring Ali Kaba back to the administration, bro? Yeah, let this mess stop because people are not giving you the correct information. They are just blackmailing and trying to do for you to do the wrong thing so that we will not go to State House again. That is lie. Yeah, SNPP can go, it can win election at any time. 200 years and they go into ballot box. SNPP they win election in Sierra Leone. So now they will not get for free because of we frame for discipline and by Kruma for law no lost election. We frame for discipline lawbreakers there or Chericoco or City Mayor for law no lost election. No lie. Let the law take its course. Thank you. APC, the only thing where they pray, now the law. Thank you, Dima. That's my final speech. We want to see Ali Kaba back in Freetown. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Followers, viewers, we get great personality on board. We just send a message. You say you want to give message to Sierra Leoneans. Madam Joseph Jackson, welcome on board. You mute, man. You mute. Okay, yes, Madam Joseph Jackson, welcome on board.
Oh, welcome.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Una they get me?
Yes, will they get you? Yes, will they get you? Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, will they get you?
I want to tell Una a very big thank you, and I appreciate my sister, boss lady.
Thank you.
We join with today. Thank you so much for your patriotic effort and your messages. But do you alone not forget the youth of this with time? They don't want mentorship. They don't want for suffer for nothing. APC don't so brainwash them that they feel say everything they forget without just laziness. Then take their vulnerability and work against the system. But people then they talk say people then get rights for protest. Yes, nobody not say nobody not get rights for protest. But you get for watch the circumstances of the country. Ask APC the kind problem where they get at the party. Why they not affect themselves? Why they not come out and affect themselves? Because they want to keep the stability. They feel say
if we get issues now with party, the party come first. Now I make them not affect themselves. Why they get for translate that hate? Why they not translate that the mentorship they to the national efforts for make sure say stability then at the country? All because they don't want for them in opposition. All because they feel for say when not to them, not to nobody. But me want use this platform for talk to we all, regardless with political party, that we only have one Sierra Leone. If you not be said today you pot a boil, wait for your time go reach where you own pot go boil. But waiting will for put before, now for make sure say this country, we left monuments, we left infrastructural development, and the peace be maintained for we picking and for tomorrow. Not to follow we inside vulnerable people. All the money where una use so for this protest, why una not be changer? Una give them woman and makitu man and abacha. Una give them youth man and say, you go to school, you go fair work where they do. But instead, una take that one day, una incite them in a negative manner. Let God help we. But una self within at the diaspora, we want for let una come up a bit. Una within at the diaspora, 80% of the people who collaborate and pioneer this protest, they're not the diaspora. They're not a civilized government. Then they see the hike in food prices, the hike in everything. They're not the common adult with gun for protest. Una then at the diaspora, una know them people there where they cause mayhem to una brother and una sister there, and the stability of Kusa una come out. Una self challenge and they na then civilized society then they, because when una challenge and they una equally don't show say at home, out of home, una can stand up for this country. Una know where say let the leadership na the country in grab. Say let me say first. They are living with you in Holland, they are living with you in the US, they are living with you in America, wherever. Make them pay for waiting and they do now. Somebody they called me yesterday, they talk say, let we not name names of people. We will name names because they use them, platform them for cry down the legitimate presidency of this country. How can you tell a whole president say fail you? What if fail you, Pam? Because you not put money in your pocket. You don't work for the money, not give you. You then a job where they work in a salon and he refuse for pay you. No. They do this because of the selfishness and the excesses where them blacks get. But do you they talk to we youths in a salon? Get yourself involved in the development of this country. Make yourself appreciable to this country. Add value to yourself. Let people that know say yes. In all of the hardship where the country they go through, yourself being sensitized the company youth money. Yourself be sensitized the community. Not to protest go bring a dialogue. Not to protest go make them know say you they feel pinch. War and hatefulness, not a best way for create dialogue and bring peace. Now, only when you sit on a table and you make yourself add value to yourself and bring yourself as a patriotic person, and people then they value you. What thing and do was treasonable. And because we don't want we yourself for fit to say every time you feel this grunt to for take up arms, let them be punished. Now, my own last word, Andy.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Happy when you come in. You come in as a superwoman, Iron Lady. I love that. Like me, wait make I talk about the youth. We get a certain youth where one do things them, where one do something, but they not get the power. Then people them not get the upper hand. This not the youths them they talk about. And we get other youths them. Then they not the streets, then just one for be wayward. And even the one that were they not the streets, don't be wayward today. It might be a good one in between them. It might be some of them where one change. Some of them they don't want to do this. Maybe they don't want to do this.
I want to comment in that area, Iron Lady.
All right.
Boss lady, we have two types of youth in Sierra Leone, which we need to recognize, because any two way that happen in Sierra Leone, we need to go back to the root cause. Our youth in this party are not going on street begging
Exactly.
for money. They
No,
are
no, no.
pushing, I'm coming. They are pushing themselves to meet the global crisis. Even when we don't count the government, most of the youth the way they want are you building. These are boys that will take arms against this government. They go to harass our ministers and they satisfy them and they are giving them every opportunity to feel good about our society. But at the end of the day, they took arms against this government. Yeah. In the SLPP party youth, you see them. They do farming, they learn carpentry, they are learning trades so that they will be fit into the society. So if he say now politics go make like where APC they live or they say now politics go make you go to America, no way. Now where you become, I mean don't tell them say when you become a truck driver, you will come to America, you will come to Australia. They are now coming with truck driver from India. But our country is left behind because they believe say we believe in violence. That means they need the country. Yeah, that means they need the country now. So now we begin talk the truth for say where they in our street, you vulnerable. Where you know we go school, you mama know we put in school.
DJ Force, I think say boss lady want for boss lady they try for talk from an other angle.
I know. I just want to differentiate them for a small.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello. I just want to differentiate for boss angle small. Let you see.
I think say boss lady be the try for talk.
Yes.
Boss lady be the try for talk from an other angle.
Yes. They are vulnerable and they want to do, they don't have the resources. It is true. It's coming to their aid to inject them to stand up for themselves. But now, APC, we don't plant a system in Sierra Leone where we, if we don't stand strong for killer, you get for especially in the eastern part of Freetown, they feel say no more where APC in power, now they don't succeed. The youth of eastern part of Freetown, that's all in them.
You know, we get a certain big people them, and at the top me fat. These old people them of Sierra Leone now they don't destroy we. Now they come then destroy we. If you're not strong, you go destroy for life. We know some ministers them where they give them picking a drug, where they give them picking a weapon, where they give them money. You know, say motor man, we easy for be stupid. Especially where somebody no one work. Then you come with money, you give them. Say, go do this. And our young people, and they not educate. They go take that money there. Most of them you say, so they don't begin from them. When they're young, say they don't get inside this system. They're not able to stop at all. They're not able to stop. But one thing where I want to talk to the president, if where he gets them picking their ass, so he asks them who that they sponsor. May they ask them deeply. Them picking there, they know who that they give them money. They know who that they give them ammunition. They know who that them support them. May they ask the one the way they don't catch so. Because DJ Force, me and you two, we know. When we come out about now, when we pull the APC and SLPP, it can be me brother. It can be me sister. They speaking there so they're naive. The time when they put them into this thing they are so, they're too young. They don't know what they do. Me, na living witness. I don't go inside them picking their yard and day. They use their yard and day. I go right inside and day. I cry. I ask them, waiting at the reason. Waiting at the reason. The only reason where they tell me say they don't get work. They know they tell you anything will get sense. They just they say they don't get work. If you not get work, go sell market. They just they say we know they listen. We like how we they. We want what we they do. I feel sad and I cry. Now who done they cause this? Now them old people them here. Now them big people them here. Just because of their own selfish reason, then destroy other people them lives. We get with sister them day. We get with brother them day. They like today, they don't well. And most of them, they could have been a president, a doctor, a lawyer, a leader. But now we don't lost them. So we don't lost them because of the minister they are, because of the president, because of this person in selfish reason. We don't lose them people. This not Sierra Leoneans them. This not a lovely citizens them. Not a brother and sisters them. Me, I just want anyone where they all me it tell the person where they support them, where they give them things, them where then they do them thing and they like we sabi. We don't mingle ministers that we know.
Yeah, it's true. Before me they go now, I just want left a message because we get one of the biggest personality on the ground now. Where they would we when a Jojo. If Sovla don't go, the army chief of staff don't go, then the CID say law rotates a little bit, yeah. Not to man they no more every day. One great person and they do investigation. One great person at the end of the day to book killing take place. The investigation will not get no result. Yeah. So if Sovla don't go, the army chief of staff don't go, then the whole CID headquarter pre-town law rotate the back. Let them come on force back. Let all that new face they can. Yeah. That's not my recommendation. What they make to you. And I hope say why I don't speak to you. I don't speak to the government. Thank you, Madam Josephine Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Josephine Jackson, what's in you?
Thank
Final
you.
message before wrap up.
Me final message, go back to we youth them. Just let everybody make yourself relevant. No come on now, you mama in host too early for jump na streets for Torari, man. Take mentorship. Be responsible. Most of the pikin that way they na streets, they're not in a mama and papa house. Then mama and papa them be don't left a long time. They're in a street on their own. So when pikin not get mentorship, when he not get guardians, when he not get skill training, when he not get education, the only thing we remember now for thief or for jump na street for fame quick money. And when you do that, you always face the law. The law they always go bet you. So do you have to be youth their wedding a salon? Now make that politician a few dollars make you jump na streets. Stay na house, spend skill training for do carpentry, go na tailor shop, learn something where go make you be relevant to society. So una the diaspora and them. Una don't come, una don't see how good governance His Excellency don't portray him. And not only member grassroots, he bring diaspora for can help the government. Do ya? Una where then are them civilized communities then they where una know the people that way they incite people in this country. Una self equally chastise them and bring them to book. Let them stop waiting and they do. Because then they end up with their families there, then they incite trouble in the land. Una self where they talk on behalf of the government. Una self bring them people and they to book. Then they then they set fire on our own house. Una self be responsible and capable for una hot fire then they because the financiers and the collaborators there. Now they cause this. We self where then our government. Let we able for help the power in this governance. Do ya? Not to all team past presidents be all make action. Not to all team past presidents be all talk. We are equally responsible for let we make sure say things work as it for work. And that is good governance and best practice. President Bio, if you know say you minister the way you get, they cannot man up. Fire them, sir. Now, the 4 years will they pass, sir. One go election and let the election be free and fair. Oh, no, so you are going to win again because you don't set the standards. But do you, if you then a team, you get player there when they play. When they say kick the ball for go inside the goal, they go kick and over the ball. By the Sakamo, grassroots say so. One country, one people. I make Nadando believe APC self. They say, oh, why your side? But now one country, one people, now we all there. May God bless we.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Josephine Jackson. You know, I'm glad the way you send your message. You know, today, I believe say, if you've not been somebody when a foreign affairs minister or you working at the embassy, the day when Adebayo want to destroy that country, The day where a young man, two young men come on the street, vulnerably, go chase and place to place, take authorities, take them to the highest speed. When I tell you, say, as an authority, you as an ambassador or foreign affairs ministry, you see somebody where they try to destroy your country. Then you don't see young man then, they try to apprehend this person here. I believe Sir Joseph Jackson, you go count in to support, to make sure we stop this issue here. But because of negligence, I will repeat them, and nobody not go put that blame on me or VB. We do our best. We
Exactly.
take all the evidence, all the documents. Tell them, Sierra Leone embassy. These embassies, they are here. You understand? They neglect them. What is they here for? It's not about SFP. It's not about APC. It's about Sierra Leonean. A Sierra Leonean there. We there as Sierra Leonean.
Exactly.
When there is a situation here, now we the Dutch government, they say, go to your embassy. You go directly to your embassy. Then the embassy, they intervene. One letter, where the embassy or salon, they say, this guy resigned at that place, they cause social problems. Yeah? We need to bring this guy to book. We there, the evidence are there. Everything is there. But if the government of Salon not declare, say, this particular man here, no problem, because President Bio don't repeat that before, say, man then at the diaspora. Now we call name. Adebayo, it's hard time he's here, he's causing troubles. I got in Shabbat and then in America, they cause troubles. They initiate this thing here. You understand? We have a cyberspace where he will hold them on there. Why is it that they're not going to empower we? Not of money. Letter, only one letter. It don't done. Adebayo na watching here. Me and I work in the Dutch security sector. I work with the military. I work with the police. I work with the intelligence. I don't go beat them. I lost my permit. I cannot do that. I will deal with the law. And the law is there to deal with this guy here. Why they not want to empower we? Even now, we don't understand. Say, they want balance and go other side to support other people there. We are in people that where they are, they're facing that they balance there. This is your political party. I don't want to talk everything here. But we don't get information, and I believe that information, it might be wrong or right. But we were the facing, they want bend and go other people there. This is the thing. At the end of the day,
we'll talk in-house talk. We'll go behind the door and speak out. And I welcome Joseph Jackson. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Bravo to you, Dima.
DJ Force, Dima is there. Dima is dealing with the law.
The only SLPP DJ.
Yeah, and I believe say inside Sierra Leone community, inside Holland, Dima they speak the Dutch part. All Sierra Leoneans then now they represent most of the Sierra Leoneans in the Dutch community there. So like you speak when you do so. I believe say Dima can able run the syndicate, but right now the information we don't get. It is embarrassing for the Green Movement and even for the followers of the SLPP. But we'll go talk behind us because we are live and we don't want everybody to know what is happening indoors. Thank you very much for being on the show, Joseph Jackson.
Thank you.
We wish to see you next time. And before you go, I mean, we just go with one intention in 2023 elections coming, but we want to see Ali Kaba back home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Joseph Jackson.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
We will talk behind you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Program Current Affairs.
Okay.
We'll meet again with every information the way the community are. They come directly. We care about Una. We start from Masalon and we'll make sure President Bio, His Excellency, retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, back to power. Definitely, he will win this particular election.
Vote for education, no runoff 2023.
No runoff. Yes.
No runoff.
Before then, when I get for end the program, I will say Tata, thanks very much, DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, when I the co-host, and also thanks to Madam Tenet Bakawe, himself, another strong woman when the chair lady for this program, Current Affairs. And I want to tell Madam Lovely, thanks very much, and tell also thanks to the honorable guests who just come and talk to the youth them, Madam Josephine Jackson. Tete will meet again. We'll go Tata. DJ Force.
The youths there love President Bio. We tell them take it next time and they not come on and street. Demonstration not get respect, violence not get hope, and riots not get respect. That's all we're gonna tell the youth. Next time don't go on the street. Don't allow anyone to fool you with money. Money comes and go. Money is nothing. Your life is more important than money. Thank you, Dima.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Bye-bye.